Tonight, an update to a story we first brought you last week involving a Northwest Side family that was forced to live in this raw sewage. The family received no help from property management. That is until our Devin Clark got involved. He made some calls and joins us from outside the Houston Health Department to show us what's changed.
There is some good news tonight. Since we first reported on this story last week, the property management did send a crew out to make some of those repairs, and we were also able to help facilitate multiple agencies throughout the city, including the Houston Health Department, to begin investigations. But the family involved says their problems are far from over. Last week, we showed you an apartment at the Asbury Park condominiums complex that had been flooded with raw sewage. Daryl Hall lives there with his girlfriend and 5 kids.
Use this to suck up the water.
Since then, the family says property managers sent a crew to make repairs. But Tuesday, when we went back, Hall's girlfriend, Makisha Kelly, showed us that some issues persist.
This right here is the stuff that they threw away when they came in here and cleaned up the water. Baby strollers, the baby swing, carpets, bikes, and stuff that we had for the kids.
Even worse, Kelly says her 6- and 1-year-old son are sick from the sewage.
He has a bacterial infection. I have to give him antibiotics 4 times a day on his eyes.
Inside their apartment, practically gutted. Kelly says they lost about $5,000 worth of belongings.
All that has to be thrown out, the couches. It's got the smell and stuff underneath the couches.
And Kelly says there are still water leaks.
It's coming from the tub and the bottom of the toilet.
We contacted the Harris County District Attorney's Office and Position 4 Council Member at Large, Dr. Letitia Plummer, who took quick action. A statement from Council Member Plummer reads, quote, "The moment we heard the situation, our office moved into gear. We have an internal system in place that allows us to engage the departments that have capacity to rectify the issues," end quote. Following the initial repairs, Plummer says a health department crew took air samples and determined the air quality is up to standard. The investigations are ongoing. We understand that the city's Department of Neighborhoods, as well as the Houston Police Department's Environmental Investigations Unit, is working to collect more samples, checking for contaminants. Now, as far as all of those belongings the family lost, there is now a GoFundMe set up to help with that. And we want to remind any tenant out there dealing with a similar situation that you should call 311 and report it. You can also contact the city's health department, or we have ways to contact Dr. Letitia Plummer's office directly on our website, click2houston.com. Reporting outside of the Houston Health Department, Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Devin, thank you.